In a small house located on the outskirts of the village, Ramesh lived with his family. Ramesh was a simple farmer who earned his livelihood by working hard in his fields. He had a cow named Lakshmi. That cow was not just an animal for him, but was a part of his family. Ramesh's wife, Meena, also took great care of Lakshmi. They used to run their household expenses by selling the cow's milk. But one day, a dispute arose in the village. Shyam, who lived at the other end of the village, came and claimed that Lakshmi was his cow. Shyam said, "This cow is mine. I was searching for it and now I have found it." Ramesh was shocked and said, "What are you saying? This cow is mine. I have been raising it since childhood." The dispute between Shyam and Ramesh started increasing. Both of them did not have any concrete evidence to prove whose cow it was. The people of the village also became worried seeing this dispute. People stood in support of both the sides and the situation started deteriorating. To resolve this dispute, the village head called a Panchayat meeting. All the people of the village gathered at the Panchayat Chaupan. The head listened to both the parties and said, "We have to resolve this dispute in a just manner. We have to understand what the truth is and who owns the cow." Ramesh said emotionally, "This cow is mine. I have raised it since childhood. It is a part of our family." On the other hand, Shyam also insisted, "No, this cow is mine. I had lost it somewhere and now I have found it." The head showed his wisdom and said, "We have to find a way to find out the truth. It would be best to resolve this dispute in the right way." After thinking for a while, the headman took a unique decision. He said, "We will divide the cow into two parts. One part will go to Ramesh and the other to Shyam. This will end the dispute." The villagers were shocked to hear this, but both Ramesh and Shyam reacted differently. Shyam agreed without thinking and said, "Yes, this is right. This will end the problem." But Ramesh's heart sank. He said loudly, "No, you cannot do this. Lakshmi is my life. I cannot see it being divided. Give the cow to Shyam, but do not harm it." These words of Ramesh raised a question in the mind of the Mukhiya. He thought, how can a person be ready to share his most precious thing? There is truth hidden in Ramesh's sentimentality. The Mukhiya looked at everyone again and said, "Now I understand what the truth is. A person who truly loves his cow would never want to harm it." Shyam was stunned to hear this. He saw that people were looking at him with suspicious eyes. He gave up and said, "Okay, I admit that this cow belongs to Ramesh. I lied." Shyam accepted his mistake and apologized to Ramesh in front of everyone. He said, "I was wrong. I have realized my mistake. I did all this out of greed. Forgive me." Ramesh accepted Shyam's apology and said, "It was your mistake, but you accepted it. That is the big thing. Humans make mistakes, but they should have the courage to correct it." The people of the village were impressed by Ramesh's generosity. They also supported Shyam and said, everyone should get an opportunity to correct their mistake. The Mukhiya announced the final decision of the Panchayat. This dispute has been resolved. The cow belongs to Ramesh and will be handed over to him. Shyam will not be punished for his mistake as he has accepted his mistake. We all should learn a lesson from this incident that no good comes from lying and greed. The people of the village appreciated this decision of the Mukhiya. Everyone took this incident as a lesson and resolved to follow truth and honesty in the future. After this dispute ended, peace returned to the village. Shyam also learned from his mistake and started living in harmony with all the people of the village. A new relationship also developed between Ramesh and Shyam. Both of them tried to understand each other and a new relationship was established between them. Once again, there was an atmosphere of laughter and happiness in the village. People started working together and the feeling of unity was strengthened. This incident taught the people of the village that every problem can be solved with mutual understanding and tolerance. Time passed and Ramesh, Shyam and the other villagers moved on with their lives. Everyone cherished this incident in their hearts and adopted the lessons learned from it. Ramesh and Shyam had now become close friends. They had understood that nothing in life is more important than truth, honesty and love. This new beginning gave them and their village a new direction. The cow Lakshmi was now happy in her original place. She was living happily with Ramesh's family. The children of the village still came and played with her, and she had become everyone's darling. Thus, the story of Whose Cow set a new example of unity, love, and truth in the village. If you like the story, then subscribe to the channel for more interesting stories.